I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA.
Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Curry is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Bogut in at the center. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Curry kicks to Smith. Offline with his three. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And finished off by Rose.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
It's deflected. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Barea. Passes it to Plumlee. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw. And Baltimore going with the whole new group out there. He hits the second from the line. Baltimore has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Robertson. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Mills.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket.
And that does it for the first quarter. Baltimore on top, up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Mills. Klay Thompson is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's McCray. Rose. Good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride. And Myers-Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. Really likes to play on the perimeter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and He drains those.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Thompson. Hollis Jefferson comes in for McCray. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Patty Mills. And Leonard likes to run, jump, and shoot more than bang inside, I think, Clark.
Well, you know, Kevin, you like that he has that ability to go outside, but with his size, it would be most valuable, I think, if he also embraces throwing his weight around in the paint area.
Agreed. 4 on the shot clock. Augustine. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Can't make good off the pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Augustine. And it's blocked, but they recover it. And we've reached halftime. This one. Baltimore lead.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. We've got Bogut. Steph Curry's out there with Rose. And it's Smith, and it's Lynn in at the power forward position. Bogut the pass to Curry. For the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Now here's Rose. He's got 9, and that one's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Lynn. Smith kicks to Bogut. To the paint, Beasley with the steal. To the middle, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Curry, good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Baltimore on top, up by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Baltimore leading by 6. There's Rose with the 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Well, Phoenix shooting 47%, pretty solid. And for Baltimore, Quincy Pondexter out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Phoenix timeout.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 8. There's a minute 34 left here in the 4th quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Baltimore making a switch here. Williams is checked in. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Wiles. Rebounded by Tucker. Baltimore leading by 8. Here's Pondexter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
McCrae's checked in for Augustine. Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 9. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Left in the 4th quarter. Mills dishes to Thompson. Here's Marjanovic. There's the feed to Mills. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. Williams passes to Cauley Stein. Back to Williams. Baltimore moving that ball around. Lets it go with a 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Thompson from long range. And the basket good. And here is Pondexter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And Baltimore leads by 8.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 10. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. Suns keep it alive. Williams kicks to Pondexter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Leonard with a screen on Williams on the money. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score. And,
The 2K Sports post